Welcome to Notary Public Underwriters All Things Notary channel. In this episode, we're going to tell you the 4 important questions to ask your notary client before the appointment. Imagine showing up to an appointment only to realize it can't be completed due to a preventable issue. Frustrating, right? In this episode, we will help you avoid these common pitfalls by providing essential questions to ask your clients before the appointment. Whether supplementing a current full-time job, working part-time, or going all in on creating their own business, notaries throughout the United States can earn steady income by performing notarial acts for the general public. In this proven business model, notaries schedule appointments with their clients and arrange to meet them in an agreed-upon location to provide the desired services. A key to every mobile notary success is thoughtful preparation. Each appointment the notary accepts must proceed smoothly to minimize the chance of costly do-over or an inability to complete a notarization because of an avoidable circumstance. Asking just a few key questions helps a notary assess whether to accept an appointment and provides the best chance for scheduled appointments to proceed without surprises. Will each person whose signature requires notarization be available and present for the appointment? Documents often have multiple named signers. By knowing up front that one or more of the named signers cannot be present at the same time, the notary can attempt to schedule a separate appointment or appointments for those individuals. Thus, the notary would retain all of the business generated by the single document. The notary's expected fee is another reason the notary should assess how many of the document's multiple named signers will appear for a single appointment. Before every appointment, especially ones involving multiple named signers, the notary should state their minimum fee for the appointment based on the number of signatures to be notarized. Notaries, remember to always provide customers with a receipt that line items fees for notarial acts separately from fees for any other services or expenses. Does each person whose signature will be notarized have any of the following identification documents? The notary would specify the ID documents that are satisfactory evidence of identification under the notary's state laws. Ideally, each named document signer will have satisfactory evidence of identification. But when the notary knows in advance that satisfactory evidence of identification is an issue, the notary can, in states that allow it, instruct the affected signer to bring 1 or 2 credible witnesses who may vouch for the signer's ID as specified in the notary's state laws. Is the named document signer a minor? Generally, minors are considered children under state law. Notary experts, including the American Society of Notaries, therefore recommend that notaries require a minor appearing for a notarial act to be accompanied by a parent or guardian. Is the document written in a foreign language? Some mobile notaries have arrived for an appointment only to realize that the document and notarial certificate are written in a language the notary cannot read. This makes it difficult for the notary to assess whether they have been given the complete document which is necessary for an accurate description in the notary's record book or journal entry, to observe which notarial act is intended to be performed, and if the notarial certificate language substantially complies with their state's requirements. The notary must be able to observe these facts themselves. The notary might also realize that they cannot communicate with the named principal signers in a shared language and therefore cannot ask questions, give instructions, or administer the verbal ceremony for the required notarial act. Using a translator is unwise. The notary would not be able to tell if the translation of the notary's comments and instructions are truly accurate. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more notary content, and visit our website for online notary education courses, bonds, insurance, and